Stop messaging the missus. Ah, caught red-handed. Welcome to Sneaky Business. I'm Russ, this is Dallas.
Hey yo!
Wow. This is the show where we talk about sneakers. We're going to start off by talking about the double Nickles, which is Jordan in his comeback year for the Bulls, put up against the Knicks in Madison Square Garden, and they're celebrating that by relaunching the Jordan 10 in those colours, in the white with the black and red. Looks pretty cool. They've even got a little 45 detail on the side of the shoe. Big fan of the 10s. And also Mitchell and Ness are relaunching his 45 jersey, which hasn't been around for a long time. I think I'm going to have to get one of those. I'm going to have to put that in behind glass, I think. It's pretty cool.
I'll get him to sign it for you.
You don't know anybody. This guy. Alright, and infrareds, MX 90s. We were talking about that a couple of weeks ago, or I was when you were away. And I've just seen another colourway, and it is the mint green infrared. Horrendous. I'm going to say it.
Nah, not mine.
Yeah.
No, it's terrible. Clash of colours just doesn't work.
Mint green is cool. Mint green, unreal. Infrared is cool. But the way they put them together is just garbage. It's horrible.
Ugly shoe. Ugly.
What about the Nike Air Huarache trainers? Nike Air Trainer Huarache.
Well, I'm a massive fan of the Huarache range from the OG collection. Trainer never really did much for me, but the actual colourways.
That Velcro strap though.
Yeah, it's.
I'm down with the Velcro. Thanks, NASA. You're the best.
Loves these straps.
And another shoe from Nike just come out is the Chuckposite with the foam posite upper based on Charles Barkley's old shoes. This colour is the white and navy. There's been some really cool colours that have come out in this in this shoe. The white and navy, personally, I really like. I think it looks really good. It's got mostly a white sort of midsole and upper with a speckled navy top. You know, these are really cool. I'm not really sure about the basketball potential of them. I'm sure he can play. Like, he'll be able to play in it, but is it going to be better than a Kobe? Probably not. However, these are a really nice looking shoe. Welcome back to the basement. Russ, Dallas. Okay, we're going to talk about Reebok Insta Pump Fury. One of my favourite shoes. I was going to say right now, but since they came out in the 90s, they've been one of my favourite shoes. There's nothing really out there that looks like an Insta Pump Fury.
Nope.
Just off the chain. Just ridiculous. There's been a couple of new colours coming out. There's been a 90 Athletics pack. I know for sure you can get them on Atmos from Japan. There is like a tealy bluey green aqua sort of colour with yellow and purple. There's a purple, yellow, black, and there's a pink, blue, black. Those three come in that 90s athletic pack. All ridiculous, all crazy, all out there, all amazing. There's also Stash has done a Fury Road, so a little bit different to the regular Fury, in a splatter pack. Probably one of the best sort of splatter type dot shoes that's come out in a long time. That pattern's been used in the last 12 months. This takes the cake.
It's very fresh. It's the best of all of the splatter pebbles.
Just cool.
Vomit looking things out there. It's awesome.
If you want vomit on your feet, this is the best kind of vomit to have.
Yeah, it's the only vomit to have on your shoes.
There's also an Iron Man based on Tony Stark's Iron Man, which is pretty crazy, isn't it?
Awesome looking shoe.
We were talking about Huarache trainers before. There's also a few Huarache lows that are coming out.
Huarache runner.
Yep. There's a wolf grey, which is pretty subtle, pretty plain. There's a black poison, which is like a really fluorescent strip of green around the back. And there's also a cool grey, bright crimson colour, which is probably my favourite of the bunch. It's pretty bright. It's nice and subtle at the front and then the back of it, and the tongue's just this crazy bright crimson, which is really in your face.
Great shoe, fantastic feel on the foot. The only problem is though, as my original pair, the rubber used for the external heel counter has been known to snap after a period of time, so you either rock them and know that they're going to die, or you don't rock them at all.
Just ice them forever. But you can't do that.
Nope.
That's not our motto.
Nope.
Rock them, don't stock them.
That's right.
So burn those things. Also the LeBron 12s in the Rubber City. Wow. Just wow. Just when you thought things couldn't get any more ridiculous, this is just next level, like crazy.
Just when you think that they can't create something new in terms of uppers.
Yeah, this is something that we've never seen before. You know, it's like a brand new rubber tire and you've got a little nipples on the top.
Nodule thingos, yeah.
Crazy.
It almost looks like it's something out of a bondage room.
50 Shades of Bron.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Bron.
It's crazy. It really is, like, it's mental. Yeah. This is one of those shoes you're just going to have to get, because the chances of ever seeing something like it again are about zero.
Yeah, I want to see it in person to see how much better or worse, or the same as what it is in pictures, because it looks
amazing.
Yeah, pretty funky.
Yeah, very cool. So the Nike Free Hypervenom Mid in the silver is also something we've just seen photos of. Pretty crazy. It's like a moon boot. You could drive a DeLorean in these.
Yeah, you could.
And would not look out of place.
Get back in time.
Yeah, it's hectic.
Huey Lewis, where are you?
Again, one of those shoes that we were talking about the other week. If you're that dude that goes out Friday, comes home Monday, bang, you need some of these in your life. Also, they'll be really comfortable. You'll be able to dance in them all night, and then run home the next day, because they've still got that free sole.
Yeah,
so Nike's looking after you.
While you still got a bit of buzz late in the night, early morning.
Do that Terminator run.
Liquid metal, baby. Liquid metal.
And there's a big buzz coming up for the Easter stuff. Easter's just around the corner. I know that because I've been on the hot cross bun train for the last 2 months, so it must be coming up soon. So Easter is a big release time for sneakers. Nike's doing their pro basketball stuff like no one else.
Yep.
Kobe, Kyrie, KD, LeBron, all of them have pro model shoes coming out in Easter colours. Yep. Which one's your pick of the bunch?
Funny enough, the most expensive one of the lot, the LeBron, is probably the plainest of the four. The Kyrie is, different.
Kyrie's the cheapest and the craziest.
It's a crazy looking colourway. It's bright, purple. It breaks necks. Yeah. It really does. And then the Kobe 10 is finally in a colourway that I'm really into. Mainly because we're talking about a different midsole, outsole and upper. Whereas all the previous models have been pretty much a translucent one-piece colourway. This has now contrast, and it really makes the shoes stand out. So I'm a big fan of the Kobe's and the Kyries.
So my favourite of the bunch is going to be the Kyrie. That's crazy. I need some of them in my life.
Done.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
They're the cheapest. Love them. Just love them. Okay, that's all we got time for this week on Sneaky Business. Thanks for watching.
Rock 'em, don't stock 'em.
Yes.
Get out and have a few beers or something.
We'll see you at the pub.